Hello everyone, Storm11 here. Today we'll be taking a look into your potential tornado and dangerous outbreak for severe weather out in the Southern Plains. Now let's go ahead and get started with the SPC outlook. And yes, there is a high risk for portions of Oklahoma and Texas here. The high risk does include for some cities: Oklahoma City, Norman, Lawton, Edmond, and Midwest City. Let's first take a look into your hail threat here. If it can, there we go. So there's a 45% chance there, and it's also a hatch. It's for a pretty large area, and that's only moderate risk stage. If you want a high risk stage, you need a 60% for that. That's the same situation for damaging winds. The damaging winds is definitely there if it can load in. There you go. It's also hatched as well. And there's even a risk of severe storms up in the Northeast, but the big talk today is going to be in the plains. And here you go. There's a 30% chance of seeing maybe a strong, large, and dangerous tornado. And it could be long-lived tornadoes as well. This is a day we have to watch closely. Now, if any of you that lives like in the enhanced, moderate, or even high risk, you need to pay attention to the weather warnings very closely. Very closely. Today's going to be a very, very busy day, so I'm probably going to be expecting a little bit later, early this afternoon, to be issuing a PDS tornado watch for areas in the moderate and high risk. There. Now, like I said, there is the potential of an outbreak of tornadoes, some potentially long track and violent. It's expected today into this evening over portions of northwest Texas into western and central Oklahoma. More isolated, but still potentially dangerous severe weather, including tornadoes and destructive winds and hail, is possible in the surrounding parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Arkansas. So yeah, I'm not going to show you all much today on this one. I want to make this pretty quick, but I'm going to show you what is causing all this. And this is your trough. This is FNTC on Monday. This is a little bit in the late afternoon, early evening. You got severe weather going on in Oklahoma and Texas. We got a very strong trough going on here, as you can see here. Your trough is out in the west. We got a very deep trough and a very strong one. Severe weather really fires up between the ridge and the trough itself. This is a super setup that happened on the super outbreak of 2011. That was in Alabama. Now, very quickly, almost forgot, I'm going to show y'all what it could potentially look like. If we take a look on Tropical Tibbets here, the triple R bottle. I always say triple R. Let's see here. Regions. South Central. U.S. is only going at 4 hours at this point. As you can see here, we can see some scattered showers. There's thunderstorm activity to the north. That's going to be an issue to the north. Not only for a chance of severe weather, but for the potential of flooding issues. That's going to be a major issue there. But let's go ahead and go to the NAM 3K on this one. Let's see what it suggests. Well, it's only at 9 hours, so it's kind of good to go. So, 5 hours out of this point, we got a squall line of showers and thunderstorms. So, probably a strong, severe along the line. If we could go ahead and continue on, well, some of these storms looks like they're going to merge into each other. You can see they start to become supercellular type thunderstorms like it is back this way here. Maybe you see some supercellular activity going along here. And then they start to push eastward. But unfortunately, we can... Well, maybe I'm able to. Yeah, showing a little bit of a different story. So this is a little bit later into the evening. So then it starts to become a very well organized squall line pushing eastward. You can see that's a very strong one as well. That's going to be a dangerous one. Then new squall line develops behind it. As that one there dies out, that's probably going to be a little bit more a derecho event. Then that's your squall line pushing eastward. That'll be severe weather on the next day as well. Then it fizzles out when it reaches to the Ohio Valley. Here's my forecast, fairly similar to their forecast here. I'm forecasting a 45% and significant chance for damaging winds and large-scale tornadoes, still keeping it the same 30% chance and significant stage, which it brings to high risk. My confidence has been upgraded to 80%. So basically, everything's still the same, except I've upgraded damaging winds, just due to the fact that they could become a squall line as well. So this is all going for you guys today. Hopefully enjoy this update here. Like I said, if you live in the high risk, moderate, enhanced risk, pay attention to the watches and warnings very closely. It's going to be very important to listen to them because, you know, if you make a mistake of not listening, well, bad things can potentially happen. And if you do like this video, hit that like button, share it to your friends and family that live in Oklahoma and for portions of Texas to see what would be going on with this as well. And if you got any questions about this setup, go ahead and put it in the comment section down below. I will answer them today, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.